we go. Alright, I just wanted to pop in here before the video starts and say that I made a mistake by filming all of this in cinematic mode. Not really a mistake. I did it on purpose because the video quality looks better that way, but it kills all the sound. You can't hear the cars. Cinematic mode is more for like right now talking and maybe for like the B-roll like you just saw where there's hardly no sound, but for tracks and all that, it's not the move. So that was my mistake. Now I know for the future, don't film in cinematic mode unless it's a B-roll. Let's get to the video. Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, it is a beautiful day here in Maryland. Finally, the weather's starting to break. It's like 50 degrees, sunny, a little windy, but perfect track weather. So we decided to go to Capitol Raceway, land of the hurricane. We're here today. We're just testing out my dad's car. It's been over 2 years since it's been out of track. Lots of changes, new turbo, Holly, new transmission. It's got turbo 400, new converter, new tires. So far from the same setup. He's just really just trying to work on the suspension right here, just trying to get the launches right. He says he might run it out to the 8th. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, you know, just another video at the track. Finally, it's no talking and working on the cars. We're actually at the track doing something, so why not make a video? So yeah, hopefully we'll get a handful of passes today to test some things out, get the suspension right, and have it ready to hopefully try to get that 8-second pass he's been wanting for a while. So we're heading up now, and enjoy this video. Short shift. the second pass, and you know, struggling a little bit, but that's part of coming here to test and tune. Is you got to figure out what the car wants, what it needs. We just loosened up the rear shocks because they were all the way tight, and the track, they did just drag it, but it still ain't there. This is more of like a slick prep track, so loosened up the rear a lot to make it separate and see if it'll make the tire wrinkle a little bit more, because it was just like hard as a rock right there. It didn't even try to wrinkle up. So sorry about the wind. Loosened up the rear shocks, kept the front the same. I adjusted the bump for him so he can try to bump in, and turned up the boost a little bit, just a shorter ramp and a couple more pounds, just to try to get something out of it. So we got a couple cars in front of us, and then we'll be going up to make the third pass, I believe. Nobody knows what they're doing around here. You should just wait. That guy. Is he good? Yeah. Good? Right, fourth and final pass. Made a good bit of adjustments right here. I turned the launch down boost-wise in half. I turned down the RPM. So as you've seen on that last pass, it was just, it was a cluster, let's just say that. Nobody knew what was going on. One car spooling up. My dad ain't even in the beams. The guy behind him was doing the burnout, so it was just all messed up. So now there's nobody up here. It's just going to be us. I'm gonna try to get them good in the groove and just make an 1/8 mile A to B pass. That's all we want before we leave, instead of blowing the tires off every time. So I even put a little timing retard in it to help them out. So if this don't go down, then we got some other problems. But it should go right down. It ain't gonna be the fastest, but it should show us what the suspension wants at least. So we'll find out right now. Spray some water. Good thing it wasn't on fire. Nobody's rushing to get down here. Clowns.
Look at this motherfucker.
I know, it's bad. So I'm like, come on, Scooter.
Look at that.
I'll be taking it.
Motherfucker felt good too.
I know it was rolling, and
That's why I stayed in.
I was like, I hope he lets out because it just sounded weird. I was like, oh, he's still going, he's still going. And I see all the smoke, and I was like, blowing it. Well, at least it's that, not the motor. But hopefully the motor's not bad. But I'd be calling.
Look underneath there.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
The whole bell has.
You ain't supposed to race with a stock case. So I knew once you got it, I'm like, it's not meant for that. And then they're all down there. I said, is he good? I said, well, I hope it's not burning to the ground. You want me to bring the truck up here?
Yeah.
All right. This thing takes forever. Was it sliding around at all? Or?
Oh yeah, I was fucking wrecked.
That's what I thought. Jeez.
And I didn't have any brakes for some reason.
Well, that's what well, you probably had brakes. It's just was sliding. I was like, I hope he can stop because, I mean, this has got pretty long, but that's why, because you disappeared. You just saw the poof. So I'm like, oh, and everybody, what was that? What happened? What happened? I said, I don't know. So I'm taking a scooter and pushing to try to get down here. And that thing going like 10 miles an hour up the hill. Oh my God.
I know. I don't even see the bell housing.
No, it's completely exploded. The whole thing is, hopefully it didn't hurt the motor. You can take that right to the... Did you look under there?
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's crazy. When I came, I thought it was for sure a motor. I came up with this can sitting there. I was like, what? How? Like, it's literally all the yoke and all. Bell housing, yoke. Yeah, just hopefully it didn't mess up nothing else. Transmission fluid everywhere. That's gonna be fun to clean up.
I'm gonna tie that transmission.
Heavy girl. You gotta come over this way a little bit. Yeah. Like, try to get it lined up with the edge of that ramp. I don't know if that's gonna be a problem or not. We should probably get it out because you can't drive like that. It might fall off.
Well, get it up one there.
Drop,
Get it all the way up there.
drop it from the trailer. I just hope it don't get caught like that. Up.
Pull it up a little bit more.
Yeah, it's dropping.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll get under here. Let it fall.
There we go.
Good enough.
Is that 400?
Yeah, brand new.
Brand new.
You're good now. That's cul-de-sac.
Sheesh. As you can see, not an ideal situation at all. The trans now had 4 passes on it total. And it might not even be the trans. It might just be something else that happened. It's hard to really tell. We don't know. We just know that it exploded. It made a mess. But the car stayed off the wall, so that's the bonus. The car's not damaged. Hopefully, when we look more deep into it, the block isn't cracked or something else isn't messed up from that whole situation. I guess we'll find out soon, but it just sucks because the car hasn't been out in years, and bring it out, and it was just a bad day. Between the suspension not working or us not having the knowledge to get the suspension to work, and then the transmission happening. I mean, that's the second transmission destroyed in less than a year. So, yeah, I don't really know what's next for it. I guess that's on him. Hopefully it'll be out there soon. But for now, thank you for watching. I took this weekend off working on the car. We've been working on that thing nonstop, trying to get it ready and done. It's a lot of progress, so that video will be out probably after this. And I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. See ya.